Hi friend, I am Miss Admin. How are you today? I hope you are all well. So let's start today's topic. Today's topic about 5 moral stories. Let's start. Baa Baa Black Sheep. A wise old owl. There was an old owl that lived in an oak. Every day he saw incidents happening around him. Yesterday he saw a boy helping an old man to carry a heavy basket. Today he saw a girl shouting at her mother. The more he saw, the less he spoke. As he spoke less, he heard more. He heard people talking and telling stories. He heard women saying that an elephant jumped over a fence. He also heard a man saying that he had never made a mistake. The old owl had seen and heard about what happened to people. Some became better and some became worse. But the old owl had become wiser each and every day. Moral of the story: you should be observant, talk less but listen more. This will make you a wise person.
Hi Tanya, how are you?
I am fine, and you?
I am a slow fine. What is happening today?
Let me tell you a moral story. Let's go to Rome. Today moral story title: Baa Baa Black Sheep.
Oh nice, kindly start.
Okay. There lived a black sheep in a nearby village. Every spring, he shaved his black wool and sold it to the villagers. The villagers made sweaters and socks from his black wool.
Oh nice, look like a good morale story.
Thanks. One day, the black sheep noticed that he had some more wool left. He thought, it would be such a waste if nobody wants to buy the wool. That afternoon, an old man came over to his wooden shed to see him. He wanted 1 bag full of the black sheep's wool. Then an old woman came over. She also wanted a bag full of wool. A short while later, a little boy arrived. He also wanted 1 bag full of wool. Therefore, the black sheep prepared 3 bags full of wool for them. He was happy that all of his wool was sold off. Moral of the story: we should be generous and helpful with what we have. We should be patient and not give up.
The story was great, nice.
Thanks for listening.
Hi, I am Miss Amir. Today I have a new moral story for you. Let's start. Story title: Rubric Are Your Pardon, Mrs. Hardin. One afternoon, a little boy had lost his kitten. He looked under his bed. He looked all over his house. But still there was no puppy. Finally, he looked for his puppy in the garden. After a few hours, he still could not find the puppy. The little boy was tired and was about to give up. Then he saw his neighbor, Mrs. Hardin. I beg your pardon, Mrs. Hardin. Is my puppy in your garden? Asked the little boy. Oh yes, she is. She is chewing on a mutton bone, replied Mrs. Hardin. The little boy climbed the fence and saw his puppy chewing on a mutton bone. He was so happy that his puppy was not lost but had only gone to his good neighbor's house to eat. Moral of the story: do not give up searching for something you have lost too soon. Thanks.
Hi, I am Miss Admin. Next moral story title: Belle the Cat. Let us enjoy reading this story. There was a grocery shop in a town. Plenty of mice lived in the grocery shop. Food was in plenty for them. They ate everything and spoiled all the bags. They also wasted the bread, biscuits and fruits of the shop. The grocer got really worried. So, he thought, I should buy a cat and let it stay at the grocery. Only then I can save my things. He bought a nice, big fat cat and let him stay there. The cat had a nice time hunting the mice and killing them. The mice could not move freely now. They were afraid that any time the cat would eat them up. He mice wanted to do something. They held a meeting and all of them tweeted, we must get rid of the cat. Can someone give a suggestion? All the mice sat and brooded. A smart-looking mouse stood up and said, the cat moves softly. That is the problem. If we can tie a bell around her neck, then things will be fine. We can know the movements of the cat. Yes, that is answer, stated all the mice. An old mouse slowly stood up and asked, who would tie the bell? After some moments there was no one there to answer this question. Moral: empty solutions are of no worth. Thank you.
here, I should celebrate. Think I could change my mind, maybe elevate. Living life, every day, late at night, not okay. All I want.
Let's start next moral story. Title is Betty Botter. One day, Betty Botter wanted to bake a cake. She bought some cheap butter to bake it. But something was wrong with the butter. "This butter is bitter," said Betty Botter as she tasted the butter. "If I put it in my cake batter, it will make the batter bitter. But if I put a bit of better butter, that would make my batter better." So, she went off to buy a better butter than her bitter butter. She mixed a bit of better butter into her cake batter. She tasted the batter and was happy that the batter was not bitter. She adopted the best way to solve the problem. Because there will be always one. Moral of the story: if you have a problem, always think of the best way to solve it. Thanks for watching. If like this stories, please like and subscribe my channel.